You acting like it's Happy Treason Day?
Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing today?
Even on this glorious July 24th.
July 24th? July 4th.
4th.
I was like, yeah. Wrong day. If you guys can give us a 5x5 and let us know if we are actually live or we're just talking to ourselves. I think we're good though.
Well, tell you, I've been working outside in the heat pretty most of the day. I tell you what I did. I ran into town to get lottery tickets.
Thanks for the 5x5s, y'all.
I went in town to get some lottery tickets, and I thought I'd swing by Dairy Queen. I ordered nachos and a chocolate shake. I pull up to the window. I pay for it. She hands me a chocolate shake. I drive off.
He forgets the nachos.
And but I was still in the parking lot, and I went, wait a minute. I'm missing something here. So I got back in line when I got up the window. She said, forget something?
Yeah, so you know, you gotta be careful of that heat out here. It is so hot here. So we're doing this inside. We've been doing this outside. Yeah, we've been doing this outside and the last 2 days, and honestly, sweat was just pouring out of my face, down my face, getting in my eyes. My eyes were burning because of the mascara getting in my eyes. It was horrible. So all day today, he's been working outside. I've been working trying to get this room kind of set up a little bit to do the live streams. It needs some work and stuff, but I'm getting there. At least we're able to do this in here. But before we... You'll be melting outside, Vision. Yeah. Before we get into everything here, let's say hi to some people first. Let's see. Katrinka was first in the house. Congratulations. Coffee first. Maria N. Prepper Book Club. Vision. What else did I see in here? Hold on, let me scroll through. Dragon Lady, Prepper Book Club.
Maria N.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Mary Miles, Jim Shady. If I missed someone, I am so sorry. But I'm so glad that you guys are here. It is just awesome that you guys would take time out of your day to come here. And I hope everybody is staying safe today.
And as she said, this is a room that we are now, this is the first time we're setting up in this room. And I found a pencil drawing that was in progress that I had not seen for a while.
It's pretty cool. We're gonna start getting back into art and stuff. Probably, hey Pilgrim, probably after, you know, we're working on a lot of things outdoors. Like you guys know, we've only lived here. It'll be a year in August. So it takes a long time to get things set up and stuff like that. And that's what we've been doing and working on. We've been doing fences. Hey, Rabbit, good to see you. Thank you, Vision, for that. Don't forget to smash the like button.
Yeah, I've been trying to go to bed early and try to be hitting it by around 6 in the morning when the sun rises, because at some point in the future, I'm going to have my total right shoulder replacement and maybe the left one, and I'm going to be down for the count for a while. And so I need to get this done before that.
Yeah, so we're trying to work overtime to get stuff done. I'm tackling stuff inside and he's tackling stuff outside. And, you know, when we start doing a lot of different things, we're going to be doing some canning and some dehydrating, some DIYs. We're going to do some videos on that kind of stuff. I'm going to start doing more videos and stuff. Speaking of which, you know, if you guys could do all the YouTube-y things, I don't really like asking for this kind of stuff. This is kind of like an uncomfortable thing. It's like I'm not trying to beg or anything like that. But if you're not subscribed, if you could subscribe, that would be nice.
The algorithm, get our videos out.
We are trying to, by the end of December, our goal, which is a ways away, but we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. What we want to do in December around Christmas time is have like a big giveaway. It'll be like a Christmas giveaway, a 2-year anniversary giveaway for YouTube, a 2-year. And then also if we can reach 1,000 subscribers, that would be wonderful. And we're going to try to have a big giveaway. I'm going to try to contact some companies and see if they will help sponsor the giveaway. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but we'll see what happens. So
probably not, but worst they can do is say no, just give it a shot.
I actually do hear the smoke alarm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is beeping, and that's probably going to get really annoying. I didn't know that was going.
Is that one there?
I think it's that one right there.
Let me see if I can do something about it.
Can you get out that way real quick?
No.
You need to get out this way. Just be very careful. Don't trip over stuff. We still have a really cluttered mess in here and stuff. But you want to squeeze through this way real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll move some boxes where I don't have to do that.
Okay.
Back.
Okay. Give us 1 second. Technical difficulties here.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Because that's going to be really annoying if you guys can hear that the whole time. I don't like that. So see if you can fix that. But
maybe I'll get a hammer.
a hammer and smash it. One of the things we're going to talk about is do you think that this is the last Independence Day? I want to know what you guys think about this. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this is the last one. Put a 2 if you don't. If you think that, you know, our country is good and we're going to have more Independence Days. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but I want to know what you guys think. So either put a 1 or a 2 in the chat. Okay. Thanks, Vision, for showing up. Jim Shady, 1 maybe. Coffee First, 1.5. Oh, did you get it? Almost. Okay. Yeah. Prepper Book Club, no. I'm with Coffee, 1.5. 1, we are not too free.
It's dead now.
Okay, the smoke detector's dead, so yay. The reason I'm saying this, because we're kind of going to get into politics a little bit with this one. This is going to maybe be different than what you guys think. Like, I don't think that Trump is going to win the election. I really don't. Not that he won't win it. It'll probably be taken or something. Stolen from again. And if Biden and the Democrats have their way, we're going to be at war very soon.
Martial law.
And I mean, some would argue that we're already in World War III, but we ourselves, the country, is not.
It was like World War II started for a couple years before we got into it.
Yeah.
And it started in Europe.
Yeah. So, I mean, war means money for those in power.
Yeah, the military industrial complex.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that, Coffee First. Not really sure what's going to happen, but buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Yeah, no matter who wins, it's going to get crazy.
And the other thing is, I'm not 100% sure that Joe Biden's going to win either, because I don't know that he's going to be the person that they have on there.
I don't know if he's going to live till the election.
Yeah. And like with Trump, there's many things that could happen. He could wind up being in prison. They could JFK him. I mean, there's many things that could keep him from doing that. And so this might be, although
I agree, Coffee. They can't keep him alive that long.
Yeah. Some people might say that we're not really free now. And we are, especially compared to a lot of countries, we're not as free as we should be. They're not following the Constitution the way that they should.
I've been overseas to many countries. Between my father being a career Army officer and my stint in the Air Force, I can tell you, all things considered, it is better here in America. Well, it was better here in America. But it's just, I think I think somebody in the Democratic side decided the way to get rid of the immigration problem is make us a third world nation and nobody want to come here.
Yeah, that's what I heard, Pilgrim. Looks like FJB is resigning and Kamala is running. I also heard that they wanted someone else to run and not Kamala, but she threw some kind of hissy fit or something, so they put her back in. So I'm not 100% sure. I think she would be worse than Biden.
Question: if she has to become president when Biden, whatever, is she gonna have to name somebody as vice president?
Yeah, but we only have a few months before then. Still, but
and then if something happened to Kamala,
yeah, I'm not really sure that much on the legalities of how that whole thing works, but yeah, I've heard about Kamala freaking out and stuff, and so they're going to go ahead with her. I don't see how on earth she could win, but I've also been in I've like watched videos from other people and they're very interesting because they're not like in a prepping community or something like that, and people are in there just talking, and some people are like, well, I don't know how you could vote for Trump. Biden's doing such a good job. I'd vote for him over and over. And I'm like, some people, it does not matter what happens. They're what is the word I'm looking for? They're just ignorant. I mean, they don't understand that that's the reason the country is doing so bad. I mean, look at inflation and everything. I mean, our gas prices here in Texas have been fairly low compared to most of the country.
But everything else is
high. Well, no, what I was going to say is it's been around a little under $2.80 a gallon for the longest time lately, and it just jumped up 20 cents. It's right under $3 now a gallon. So and that happened right after the debate. I don't know if that's a coincidence or what happened. I don't know why it happened, but it's just
like what I was going to say today is independent.
You have to get a rabbit and another golden retriever if Kamala becomes president. All right. All right, what's this one? So Kamala runs, wins, and then gets JFK'd, and they can put whoever in as the VP to them take over. That's a possibility too. Here's the thing. There's a lot of different possibilities, a lot of different scenarios. So for me to sit here and say, well, this is definitely going to happen, nobody can do that. And if somebody says, well, I know for sure what's going to happen, just don't even listen to them because they're crazy. There's no way that you could. There's so many different things in play right now. It's crazy.
It's like
I think they're going to get bad. I can tell you that much. But exactly how or why or what is, difficult.
I'm waiting with bated breath, as they say, is who is Trump going to pick for his VP?
I think that's going to determine a lot too, because I don't think he has. I think people are saying that he might pick Vivek, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think that he came out and said that yet. I could be wrong. I don't think he said anyone. If he has said someone and someone knows, please put it in the comments. But I don't think that he's picked yet.
Put it out there, people. Who do you think should be picked the vice president?
Yeah, because I think that's going to mean a lot, whoever he picks for vice president. And I don't think he should. No, but I mean, I think it's going to matter to a lot of people that are on the fence about it. I don't think he should pick a woman. That's just my thought.
Dragon Lady, you're so right.
Oh yeah, no, what matter who wins, it's going to be a shit show. Yep, exactly. Ed says Ben Carson. That's a good thought. I think that he would do a good job. I mean, anybody would do better than Kamala's done. I mean, she had one job, and that was to go down to the border and secure the border and stuff. And she couldn't even find her way to the border. Or I think she went to a border, but it wasn't the U.S. Mexican border. It was a different border.
Yeah, it was overseas.
Yeah, or a border of a different state here or something, you know. I don't know.
There's 3 people I like, and
I like Goetz.
I'm pretty sure none of them will be the VP. And that is Candace Owens.
Again, I said I don't think it should be a woman, but go ahead.
Tucker Carlson, or the Democrat, Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, see, I don't like Tulsi, but he does a little bit.
Well, it's kind of like when they had the election and Tulsi was running for president. I was worried she would get the nomination because she's more mainstream than the normal Democrat, and she's a veteran, and she's well spoken.
She is very well spoken, but I also think that the Democrats determine who's going. The DNC determines who they want to use. Like, I don't like Bernie Sanders one bit.
Oh no,
he's a kook. But he got scammed out of that, and they put Hillary in when he should have won for it.
Oh yeah, they screwed him.
They screwed him. So, and Mary says if they even let us have an election, and that is exactly what I'm
possibility.
Yeah. Hey Digna, good to see you.
Because at this rate, I think if it was a true election, it would be a landslide victory for Trump.
Yeah. And I think I think that they're trying to do whatever they can to prevent us from having an election. That's why let me see, about January or so, I was like, I knew this year was going to be pretty bad. And I'd said this year is going to be full of just crap. But at that time, I kind of thought that we had until like springtime of 2025 to really worry. Now my timeline has kind of moved up, and I'm afraid that they're going to push for World War III before the election. They're going to do martial law. They're going to try whatever they can to keep from having an election.
Yeah.
And then if something happens to Biden because of his age, or if they just get rid of him or whatever, then Kamala moves up and stuff. So, I mean, either way, they win, even though I would have to argue that it's not legally by any means or right.
Or what did everybody think about the debate? And I'm looking forward to the next one because wow. So many things that Biden said, I couldn't understand a word he said.
It has to be a landslide or it's stolen. The thing, I don't remember the exact numbers, but they had said that Biden had gotten like 82 million votes or something for the last presidency. Is that about right? 80 something million.
I don't remember.
And I'm like, how on earth could he get that many?
He couldn't get 20 people in a rally.
That's what I was just gonna say. I mean, Trump packs out rallies like they're like standing room only, and they're like shoulder to shoulder and stuff.
And people outside.
Listening, and he can't even get 20 people to show up. So I don't know. It's weird. Yes. True. We've had elections during war before, but
World War II.
But
maybe in Civil War.
I just don't think that they want to have one. I think they want to figure out a way to stop it. Whether they succeed in able to stop it is something I'm not for sure if they'll be able to, but I think that that's what their goal is. Yeah, 81 million, Mary said. Right. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere around there, and it's like, how on earth could he get that much? You know what I'm saying? It just astonishes me. And it's like Trump was winning by so much, and then they got all these mail-in votes, and they were tallying them.
Oh, we just discovered these other votes,
and then they were all Bidens. I mean,
yeah,
really. We're thinking about being poll counters, poll watchers, whatever.
We volunteered with it.
Well, I have to fill out the paperwork for it and stuff and turn it in either tomorrow or Monday. Do that. But if you guys have a chance or an opportunity to do that, I know a lot of you guys can't do things. You know, you're working, you're trying to get your homestead ready for what's to come. You're prepping, you're doing all this. That's fine. But if you do have a chance, you know, that it would be nice to try to help out, and you know. And they pay you like $12 an hour or something too. So
well, it's just that I'd like to do something instead of sitting on the chair bitching
Mhm.
to try and turn this ship in the right direction. Right
Yeah.
now, the ship is heading for either an iceberg, and Biden said if they elected Trump, it would be the end of America. I think they got it backwards.
Yeah. Okay, I just lost my train of thought. What we were talking about? I just I went squirrel for a minute, so I don't know. Okay, buy coffee first. Take care. So are any of you guys doing anything today? Gonna go out watch any fireworks or anything like that? If you are, be safe. Oh, it looks like we've got somebody up here.
Oh, cool.
Jim Shady's backstage. Somebody bring
Awesome.
him up.
Anybody else?
It's always better to be able to talk to other people. So, hey, how you doing?
Hey,
What you been up to?
Oh, there it is.
there you are. Okay.
Yeah.
I
All right.
had,
We were.
I had you. I had both going at the same time. So you guys were talking, and then I was hearing what you were saying, and then I was hearing it again. And it was,
Oh, you have like
was
the
messing with me.
YouTube and the yeah. I've done that before, and I'm like, what is going on? And it took me forever to figure out what the problem was. Yeah. Hey Tara, good to
I
see
knew
you.
I knew what it was. Knowing how to fix it was a totally different thing.
Yeah. Technology, it's a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, happy Independence Day, first of all.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
like I said on my last live stream, if y'all gonna celebrate, please do it responsibly. You know, myself, Rambo Kelly, we all want to see y'all again. So don't go do stupid things this evening. All right. You know, if you're going to do adult beverages, do them responsibly. If you're going to mess around with fireworks, do it responsibly. You know, I
Exactly.
don't need to see somebody like Coffee First or somebody come in here with their fingers all blown off and stuff from an M80. But
Yeah.
anyway, y'all
Man,
take care of yourselves. And
I've always been scared of fireworks. I just don't like it. I never used to do them as a kid. We had like little sparklers or whatever, those little sparkler thingies and stuff. But I just don't like the loud noises either. They just I'm like a dog. I don't want to go hide.
I like the black cats, and I'd get 5 or 6 of them, and I'd wrap them with tinfoil and twist the fuses together and make a nice boom. I like pop bottle rockets.
Yeah, but you told me also some dangerous stuff that you guys did.
About my mom?
But yeah, your mom. What happened? She almost blew her butt off.
Well, it was two different things. It's called a Texas Twister. It flies all around, no control to it, and at the end it goes boom. They lit one off on the driveway, went down the driveway, across the road, up the neighbor's driveway, got airborne, and blew up on the top of their car.
Well, the one that your mom landed.
And then another one,
yeah.
She had a drink in one hand, adult beverage, smoke in one hand. We lit it off. It went down the runway, across the street, hit the curb, bounced back. My mom is coming straight for my mom, and she like trying to back up and falls down on top of it. And here she is, drink, cigarette, trying to get up with her elbows. But when she fell on it, she snuffed it out.
So at least there wasn't a boom. But I mean, these things happen even if you guys are trying. So just be very safe. Like he's saying, you know, just be careful.
personally, I like blowing stuff up. So
me too.
Yeah, he does too.
That's why I bought some tannerite the other day.
Yeah.
Reactive target.
You guys were talking about the election and all that, and I have no idea. To be totally honest with you, I have no idea what's about to go on with this election. I do know one thing. All right. Y'all can take this to the bank and say that Shady said it. Even if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. There ain't going to be no Hillary Clinton. There ain't going to be no Michelle Obama. All right. Their only hope that they have is to run Kamala Harris. That is the only hope that they have, is to run Kamala Harris, simply because of the money. All right. The money is what makes the world go round. Yep. And all the money that Joe and Kamala have gotten for this campaign, they can't transfer that over. They can't give, what was it, $20 million or something like that. They can't give that to Hillary. They can't give that to Michelle Obama. Some people are going to argue and say that Hillary Clinton and Michelle Obama don't need them to give them money. But no, it's not going to work. And there's only, I think now, 6 weeks before the Democratic National Convention. They don't have enough time.
Is running out.
So So they're forced to go with that cackling ass hen, Kamala, to do this. And I don't know how they're going to work it. I don't know. There's part of me that wants to say that she's going to invoke the 25th Amendment now, or here very soon, and have him
that's a possibility.
Taken out and she replaces him, or they're going to run this and they're going to keep their fingers crossed and hope he wins, and then she's going to do it and take his place. That's the only option that I see that they have.
Because he's not gonna step down, I don't think. I mean,
well, and his family supposedly said no run. And did you see at the end of the debate when his wife had to lead him off the stage and was saying, Joe, you answered all the questions. She was treating him like a first grader.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure was.
And I still think that, his family should be in trouble for elder abuse, because what they're doing and putting him through is absolutely awful. They're as much responsible, for what's going on, if not more so, because they're coherent and they know what's going on and he doesn't. And it's just, it's the whole world is just laughing at us. They can't believe that we're letting these kind of people run the country.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
All the Russia, China, North Korea think we're weak, and that's usually when we get attacked. That's we were.
Well, it's like I said. Putin was probably drooling down the side of his mouth while he was watching that debate, because
probably.
Oh God, y'all, that was. That
was horrible.
I'm not a Biden fan. I can't stand that blundering idiot one little bit. However, I love my country.
Oh yeah.
And when I see something like that happen, it's an embarrassment. And all these people, all these little terrorist groups that already have people in this country, are watching this debate going, oh yeah, we got this, y'all. Just they're calling back to Baghdad and stuff, saying, oh, whenever you want to give us a green light, we're good to go, because this dude, he's whacked.
Yeah, all the ISIS and Taliban and Chinese men that look like they may be in the military.
Yeah, like what I'm most worried about right now is like the sleeper cells that are in the United States from coming up in here. We don't know who they are, where they're at, and all at one time, getting the cue to blow shit up or whatever, and having multiple things happening inside the country while we're dealing with this other stuff going on. And that could be a very real possibility.
And I carry protection with me everywhere I go.
Yeah, I mean, everybody should. You really should, just because you don't know.
Yep.
And honestly, before we were just carrying our sidearms, and stuff. But now, if we go anywhere like a half an hour or more away, we're putting the long rifles in the car too and carrying them just in case. I mean, it's getting to that point where just nothing is safe. I mean, we live out in the country, but we're not stupid. We know that eventually the cities will start going out to the country and stuff. So, I mean, nobody is safe.
When we go out of town, I want to be prepared to fight my way back home if I have to.
Yeah. Hey, Anthony, good to see you.
You didn't talk much.
Oh wow! I just got the chat to working over here. I couldn't see anybody's stuff. I just clicked on a button over here and everybody popped up. Hey y'all!
Yep, they're there. But yeah, it's just.
Go ahead, Kelly. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say it's just. I mean, you guys in the chat and the people that are here right now know what's going to happen, and you guys understand, and you're probably prepared and stuff like that. What's wrong?
You see what Anthony said? No. Tara Benoit.
Kamala's VP. Oh, Pete Buttigieg. Oh, yeah, that would be crazy.
Oh, he's another zero.
Yeah, but you guys in here are.
Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I don't know if that would work. I don't even know how Kamala is going to work, but you guys just this is not the time. This is not the time to give up or to stop or to, slack on doing the things that you need to do. Now is the time to really put it into full gear, full speed ahead, get busy.
I'm kind of, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm kind of thinking it's going to be a landslide victory for Trump. And it would be impossible for them to steal it successfully this time.
That's a possibility.
If it's a landslide, it will be.
Yeah.
If it's a landslide, it will be impossible for them to cheat. But
that's what I'm thinking.
It's kind of like what we had to do here in Colorado about the assault weapons ban. Everybody had to get on the same page. Everybody had to speak with one voice and make these people listen to what we were saying. And that is the only way. A landslide victory, that is the only way that it is going to be, that it's going to work, is if it is just undeniable who wins this election. If we have an election, because y'all were talking about that a while ago, and I got some ideas about that too, but I'm going to wait a little while before I start saying anything about that. But, everybody has to be on the same page. We have to drop, the Republican Party has to drop all this damn infighting and stuff that we're doing right now. We have to all get together and we all have to speak in one voice to make this work.
I don't know if you know Brandon Carrera, the AK guy. I think he's a true American loving patriot, and he supports the Second Amendment, and the DNC got it behind his opponent that is a rhino.
Yeah.
And he barely lost, but he.
Yeah, but like Jim's saying, you guys, now's the time for us all to stick together, to pull together. Go out and go pound the sidewalks a little bit. Go try to, see how many people are voting for Trump. Go try to put some words out. Just do what you can do. And we all need to stick together and stand together, because there are way more of us than there are of them. It's just, we need to not be afraid to speak up and to do anything. I mean, that's kind of one reason why we started this channel, was because we didn't want to just sit back and listen and watch and just, be keyboard warriors and stuff. We actually wanted to try to make a difference and do something, put our voice out there as much as YouTube lets us, because you know what it's like with the censorship and stuff like that. But we need to all just, be doing whatever we can.
It's kind of, the Second Amendment, in my opinion, did not talk about what weapons. It just said all weapons, in my opinion. There should be no limitations on any weapons, in my opinion. And I forget which founding father said that if your government does not do what you want and become tyranny,
Mm-hmm.
it is your right and your duty to throw out that government.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's what's happening. Yeah, I think so. And that's what's happening now. We need to do something.
Well, it's like the revolution. They were under a tyrannical government that did not represent them, and that kind of feels like what we're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly where we're at right now, Rambo. It's exactly where we're at right now. You know, the time for the conservatives being timid and playing the game and, you know, doing all this give and take crap, that's over with. It should be over with. And there's a lot of people that don't like Boebert. There's a lot of people that don't like Marjorie Taylor Greene. There's a lot of people that don't like, what's his name, Gates. They don't like them because they're outspoken. We need more people like that. We need people that will look these, and I'm going to say this because I've been saying it on my videos, and you can agree with me or not, but we need to look these communists damn square in the face and say, this is our country. This is America. You're not going to take it from us. You're not going to steal it from us. We're not going to bow down to you and accept all this crap that you're trying to shove down our throats. And I'm sorry, but that's my opinion. And honest to God, y'all were talking about why y'all started out y'all's channel. I started out my channel, and it still is, as a prepping channel. You know, I'm getting ready to do another prepping video. And I've had friends of mine ask me that are subscribed to the channel, why are you getting so much into politics? Well, damn, if this ain't leading to SHTF, then I don't know what is.
Exactly.
You know, if this country goes the way that it's going right now, and these progressive, liberal, Democrat, communist get their way, this will not be America for much longer.
A lot of prepping channels are kind of turning to more of politics and more of the news, and a lot of people that watch them are just getting tired of it. And it's like, well, you know, that kind of information leads to what's going to happen in SHTF. Like you said, you know, you need to know what's going on, how close we are at war, who's fighting who, what's going on in the politics, because that's all going to depend, and it's all going to make an SHTF happening for us. So just like you said, I mean, it all goes with it, you know, but a lot of people just kind of want to watch just prepping stuff and learn stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, we're going to do some more videos on stuff like that too. But unfortunately, politics and, you know, what's going on, you know, news and things like that all plays into, you know, because we try to predict what's going to happen so we can figure out what we need to do to make sure that we survive and we thrive during that time. So one way to do that is to pay attention to the news, pay attention to politics and stuff. And that's how we can kind of get ahead of what's to come so that we're better prepared.
Well, like I tell her, we should have two plans. Go ahead.
Did y'all hear that?
What happened?
That was the sound. That was the sound of Kelly hitting the nail right on the head.
Yeah. Thank you.
Go ahead. Two things. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. And what Charlton Heston say, my cold, dead hands.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, heck, if I win the lottery, I'm going to buy a tank. Get my destructive license.
I would love a tank. That would be great.
Come down to Texas. I've always wanted to drive a tank. I'm going to come down to Texas and visit y'all just to tool around on it for a little bit.
Well, when I was in grade school,
did y'all ever see the video of the guy? He was from Colorado, and I honest to God, I can't remember the details of this, but he was basically like us, except for one thing. He had it up to here with all the stuff that his town, his city was doing to him. And
Are you talking about Killdozer?
Bulldozer? I think it was a bulldozer he got, and he
they call it the Killdozer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a little old news, but I'm glad y'all heard about that, because a lot of people have never heard of that. This guy just went completely ballistic and destroyed about half of the downtown with it. Now, I'm not saying anybody should go out there and do that right now, but
well, it's like
I still found that. Go for it, Rambo.
When I was overseas, I saw an article in Stars and Stripes where I don't remember if it was Texas or Oklahoma, one of those two, where a guy stole a tank from the armory and went on he led the cops on a wild goose chase, going over cars, and then he got high centered on a center medium on the highway, and that's how they ended up catching him.
Wow. I just want to say we're still in the works on figuring this out. I'm going to be doing some research and stuff in the next couple weeks and stuff, but we want to have a meetup somewhere in Texas, but we're thinking early September. That way it's cooled down here a little bit and stuff. I mean, at least it won't be 110. It might be like 95. I don't know, but it'll cool down a little bit. So I will keep you guys all posted once we figure it out. I want to check and see like what locations and where in Texas is a big ass state, y'all. So I need to figure out what
is it?
Excuse me, what location would work best. So
yeah, you can start at the top of the state, drive 13 hours, and you're still in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was younger, I worked all the way down East Texas, from College Station all the way down to Brenham on an oil and gas exploration crew. And I love Texas. I absolutely love Texas. See, we were never in any of the big metropolitan cities or anything. We were all in small towns. We were hot shotting. And basically that was just traveling. And they'd put you up in a hotel for however long that you had to work in that area, and then you'd move on. But I love Texas. The people there, and this was back in the 80s. That's why, the gray hair, I'm showing my age. This was back in the 80s. Before I actually got on the crew and I was just kind of hanging out, waiting to get hired, I'd take little odd jobs and stuff here and there. And the people there were just, if you were straight up and honest and a good person, and you said, hey, I could use some money right now. Do you have anything that you need me to do? I have chopped cotton. I have cleaned out barns. I have done all kinds of things. But the people there were so accommodating. They were so just understanding. As long as you're honest with them, they are so understanding of you. And I love the state. I would love to live in Texas, except for maybe Houston or Austin or Dallas or something like that. I would love to live in a small town in Texas.
Yeah, there's a lot of little small towns here in Texas. Like we live in one that's got like less than 2,000 people. So it's a nice town, but we moved from the Houston area and that is absolutely nuts. And then Dallas is pretty bad too, like driving wise and stuff, the roads. I mean, I would have a panic attack and I wouldn't be driving. I'd be riding while he was driving and I'd still have a panic attack in the car because I couldn't handle it. It was so crazy.
Well, it's kind of like my sister's husband was Army, so they traveled a lot. And then I don't think it was stationed in Texas. I think she was just like maybe vacationing in Texas. And she was going, wow, the people here are so friendly. Mm-hmm. They wave at you when you drive by.
Yeah, it's still that way. Texans are really friendly and really nice. Yeah.
I don't know if it's still that way. But when I was there, if you were driving down the road and you got behind somebody and they could actually tell that you were in a hurry to get to where you were going, they would pull over into the breakdown lane and let you go around.
It still happens.
And
it's happened to me
like y'all were saying, always waving at you.
Yeah, over here on some of the back roads and stuff, maybe they'll have like a tractor or like they're going slower. It's like a work convoy or something. They'll just like pull over and let you kind of go by and stuff. And everybody's really nice and friendly like that. It's crazy. Yeah.
And back to the tank thing. When I was in first grade, my father was stationed in Germany, and I got to ride a Patton tank for a while and then an armored personnel carrier. Then fast forward to junior high, he was in the Oklahoma State University ROTC department. They were having field exercises with the ROTC students and reservists. And my dad put me on a helicopter on the side, a Huey helicopter on the side where you're looking down at the ground. And like about 6 helicopters, nap of the earth, went out, set up a perimeter. Then the opposing force came in and attacked us. Afterwards, one of the reserve guys, we got to ride back in a deuce and a half. One of the reserve guys looked at me and says, "How long you been in the reserve?" And I said, "Dude, I'm in junior high. Colonel Rodos, my dad." But that was a blast.
Also, I wanted to
mention here, y'all.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say bye.
I
gotta get back. I gotta get back out and see if anybody needs any help with anything. But look at here. Thank you guys for having me on. Appreciate it. First of all,
thank you so much for
coming up. Thank you for coming up on here. We get lonely by ourselves. So
yeah,
it's nice to have someone
greatly appreciated.
All right.
Well, God knows, Rambo, being lonely is not the thing that you want right now. But anyway, y'all take care of yourselves. All right.
All right.
Especially you two. I'll see y'all later.
All right. You guys, possibly Sunday, I'm gonna shoot for doing a it's going to be kind of like a Bible study type of thing on Sunday, hopefully Sunday afternoon. I will have to check and see what time, so just kind of keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be talking about salvation a little bit because I think it's important, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. You don't have to be a Christian or be religious or anything to come and watch it. I welcome everybody to come and watch it. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe God will speak to you or something. And that is my hope. And then the other thing is Monday night, I'm going to be on, I think it's at 7 Central, 8 Eastern time. I'm going to be on All Americans panel. All American Prepper. He's going to have a woman only females, bunch of us, doing a live stream then, and I'll try to post it in the community tab so that you guys know and can find it. But that'll be Monday, and then Sunday I'm gonna try to do the kind of like a Bible study type of thing.
And I don't know how many of you saw my video on grief. If you want, I'll do a follow-up. If you don't, I won't. Whatever you think.
Yeah, and if you guys have any ideas for any types of subject matters that you want to talk about, please leave some comments and stuff for us, because we want to talk about what you guys want to talk about and discuss what's important to you.
Want to make it interesting to you.
Yeah, I want to make sure that it's something, if you want to talk about something, it can be anything from politics to prepping to just whatever. Just leave a comment for it.
What's the best truck to buy?
I mean, yeah, any kind of comments is fine. And also, some of you guys may have remembered when we did our scenarios, we did like those conflicted cards.
They're coming back.
Yeah, I just got another pack ordered, another card deck ordered. It should be here hopefully next week. Maybe we'll have it by Thursday. If not, it'll be the following week. But we want to start doing those conflicted cards again, because I know some of you guys really like the scenarios and us talking about them and stuff. So I think that'll be good. So that'll be coming in too. So I just want to give you guys little heads up about what else coming up, so you know what to expect. Just make sure, not just with us, but with other creators too, make sure you're always checking to see if you're still subscribed to them, because YouTube tends to unsubscribe people a lot, not just from us, from all your favorite content creators. So just kind of randomly check every once in a while to make sure that you're still subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, maybe think about doing that. Again, hopefully in December, we're going to have a really sweet giveaway to do for everyone, because it's our way of thanking you guys for being here, for listening to us.
You don't have to take the time out of your life to watch us, and we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, so we like to do giveaways every once in a while. We've done a couple already this year, I think. We might have one before then too. Who knows? But I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. But I think we're going to go ahead and sign off now. Vision Preparedness is going on next. So maybe we will see you guys over there. You guys have a wonderful and blessed night. If you're doing anything for any fireworks or anything, be safe out there. Be safe when you're drinking. You guys are adults. You know what to do. Just take care. I want to be able to see you next week.
Like designated driver would be a good idea.
Yeah, just make sure you guys are safe.
Or designated boat driver.
Whatever you got to do. But we want to see you guys again. So y'all take care and have a blessed night. Bye-bye.
Good night.